Really been quite the journey growing.
Mr. Trudeau here.
Thanks, Jay. Testing. Can you hear me? In the back, can you hear me? Good evening. I'm going to keep this speech pretty short tonight. I really have to use the bathroom. I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight for my speech. You guys really didn't have to get dressed up. But thanks.
I love him.
Ryan was really worried about what Jay was going to say tonight. I personally think you did a pretty good job. He really should have been worried about my speech. But I decided to keep it pretty good because Ryan said that if I do a good job, I could be the best man at his next wedding.
Oh my God. He went.
That's fine. I'm sure everybody here tonight will agree that Jenny looks absolutely beautiful. And all the guys will agree that it's kind of a sad night because we lost a pretty good one off the singles list. And the ladies will agree that tonight, well, it's just another night.
Oh my God. I love him.
For those of you who don't know me, my name's Greg, aka Bruno. Yeah. I'm one of Ryan's best mans and one of his best friends. I know it's hard to choose a best man with all the good choices he had to choose from tonight. And Ryan had it narrowed down to two, me and Jay. At first, he wanted me and Jay to wrestle for the spot, but we all know who had won. So me and Jay decided to share the position. So best man. I wanted to look up the word and see what it meant. And I thought about it really hard and decided that if I was the best man, how come Jenny's marrying Ryan? But all joking aside, it's truly an honor to be one of your best men tonight. And Ryan and Jenny are two of my best friends. Ryan and I have been together for almost 15 years now. We've gone on vacations together. We've been to Cancun, Tennessee a few times, Chicago. We've slept together a few times. In fact, he knows that I have like 4 different levels of comfort. Yeah. And we've slept in a car together in the Eastern Michigan parking garage in between classes for many years. And during classes. Which is probably right, he's still in college. But Ryan, McGuckin, and Jesse will probably agree that our college years was probably the stupidest and the funniest times of our lives. And once we get a few more drinks in us, we'll be happy to share the stories with you. Ryan and I own a boat together. In the summers, you can find us out on Belleville Lake, any of the local lakes around here trying to fish. We're not very good, but I'm convinced that we need a lot more practice. So hopefully we'll get that this summer.
No. Not with our wedding coming up.
As I remember, on our boat is where Ryan caught the love of his life.
Aww.
Now, before I close, I want to share a little story with you. A couple weeks ago, me and my fiance were over at Ryan and Jenny's house. Allison was getting a tour from Jenny of the new house, and Ryan was showing me his new wedding ring. And I asked him to put it on, so he slipped it on. And after he was showing me and telling me all about it, he tried to take it off. And that thing wasn't coming off. And as time went by, you could see fear in his eyes. So I did what any good friend would do. I put my arm around him, told him to relax, and just work with it. So after a few minutes of working with it, that thing wasn't coming off. So I told him what he needs to do is take it and lube it up and then work it off. Finally, after about 5 minutes, we got it off. Yeah, I had to help him. I didn't do the lubing though. That was all Ryan. But seriously, I want to do a little toast tonight too. Jenny, this is to you and Ryan. I love you guys, and I wish you guys the best and long marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Rembes.